The Torah portion this week starts with Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz migurei aviv. Jacob dwelled in the land where his ancestors dwelled. The question the commentators ask is, what is this telling us? What's the new idea here? Of course we know where Jacob lived. So they tell us that Vayeshev means that Bikesh Yaakov Leshev B'Shalva, that Jacob wanted to live in tranquility. We know that he lived a very challenging life. He worked very hard for his wives, and ultimately he was cheated by his father-in-law Lavan. We know before that he had issues with his brother Esav. The whole story with the blessings and fleeing from his brother Esav and running for his life and reconciliation. Jacob had had a very difficult life, and he wanted just to sit in tranquility. I don't think it means that he wanted to sit in physical tranquility. I don't think it means that he wanted to go play golf and wake up late every morning, go fishing, etc. What it means is that after all this time, he really wanted to enjoy a little bit of spiritual tranquility. Just not to have all these distractions, to be able to just, connect with God and so on and so forth. But then what happens immediately afterwards is the whole story of Joseph. And now the fun is just beginning, so to speak, with all the tension between the brothers that ultimately led to the Jewish people being exiled and going down to Egypt. And we know that whole story. So I think the Torah is teaching us an important idea. Just when someone thinks they want to spiritually retire, God says to them, you know what? Life is not over. There's never a stage in your life where a person just can coast. A person always has to be working. The Tanakh tells us, it says, Adam la'amel nivra. A human being was created to work. And it doesn't mean to work as an accountant or a doctor or a lawyer, and of course that's fine. It means to work all the time spiritually, that one has to always be trying to grow and to climb. And that doesn't come easy. There's never a moment where spiritual growth, I believe, is easy. Of course there are moments where it's easier and there is tranquility, but it's something that one has to always be struggling and striving, is to make their relationship with Hashem and with the Torah and with Judaism even deeper. And that is not an easy thing. So Vayeshev Yaakov, this desire to sit in tranquility, doesn't really flow with the Jewish idea of what the world is about. A person has to always be striving to go higher, to be struggling, but with the struggle comes enormous reward. As the sages say, in this world, this is the world where someone who works on Friday can eat on Shabbos. And what they mean by that is that there is no reward without effort, that a person has to put in tremendous effort. Now, of course, if one thinks that this world is like an amusement park, that the goal is just to have fun, to ride the roller coasters, to go on the bumper cars, etc., then you're going to be severely disappointed. But if one's image of the world is one that it's a world of work, then you can really attack this world in a very positive way, and to understand that everything that happens is meant for our particular growth. But it's all based on your assumptions. So I want to wish everyone an enormous week of growth and spiritual challenge that allows us to reach the highest heights and to continue to grow every single day. Shabbat Shalom. May this be the greatest Shabbat of your life, at least until next week.